What do the Yankees do with Jasson Dominguez and Spencer Jones? I actually wrote an article on this for Heavy Sports, Heavy on Yankees. Link is in my bio if you want to check that article out. But it's a really perplexing question, especially with the Yankees bringing back Cody Bellinger on a 5-year, $162.5 million deal. The outfield is basically the same as 2025. Trent Grisham in center, Cody Bellinger in left, and Aaron Judge in right field. Now, Spencer Jones and Jasson Dominguez both have their own skills and talents. Jasson Dominguez was signed as a 16-year-old phenom out of the Dominican Republic for $5.1 million. He's came up, had some success in 2023, then went down needing Tommy John, came back, has had his struggles in left field and learning the position, but he has an incredible sprint speed. He ranks in the high 80th percentile in terms of sprint speed. He's a guy that can hit a little bit, has a hit tool, struggles hitting against left-handed pitching as a switch hitter. So it almost makes me feel inclined to say ditch hitting right-handed and just hit lefty full time. And he's young, 22, going into his age 23 season. But he's blocked, essentially, again, by Cody Bellinger in left. And then unless Trent Grisham has a massive drop-off from his 2025 breakout, then he's blocked by him as well. And then you go to Spencer Jones, big boom or bust potential, hit 35 home runs last year between AA and AAA. He's regarded as a great center fielder in the minors, logged over 400 innings out in center, hadn't committed one error last year. He's a plus runner, and there are obvious strikeout concerns. His strikeout percentage hovered around 35% last year, but it did go down compared to 2024. But again, this is a guy that when you look at the Yankees' center field options post-2026, when Trent Grisham becomes a free agent, he's a guy that you could possibly see could slot out there and be an above-average defender in center, and then you hope with the bat he can work on the strikeouts and be a productive major league hitter to an extent. But as it relates to the Yankees, they have to figure this out, whether you keep both or trade one of them. Both of these guys deserve everyday reps. I've also mentioned how you could have, theoretically, the DH spot open up. You have Giancarlo Stanton, who's always hurt, hasn't played in over 115 games since 2021. And essentially, that spot could go to Jasson Dominguez or Spencer Jones if he has a good camp, when inevitably Stanton probably gets hurt again. But speaking through all that, and you have Rice obviously transitioning to first base, so he doesn't have to DH. It is a problem in terms of a logjam that the Yankees have to figure out, and you also have to remember, too, the Yankees have internal needs. They need starting pitching. They need more bullpen help, so I wouldn't just trade Jasson Dominguez or Spencer Jones for kicks, but if they are going to trade one of them, I would want to get value back in terms of whether it be the starting pitching department or the bullpen, if not both. So I think that's something the Yankees have to figure out. And then in terms of prospects, we've seen this happen before in terms of the Yankees holding on to guys too long and then they lose value. We saw that with Clint Frazier. He didn't really have a spot here at one point. Then you saw it with Andujar, and then he got hurt. Oswald Peraza, the list goes on and on. So I really don't want to see these guys' value diminish because they don't have an everyday role here. And if that's the case, I think you do have to trade one of them for a piece that can help the team win right now, whether that be starting pitching, bullpen. And I think that's something the Yankees obviously have to consider. And if you're Brian Cashman, you are dangling both these guys in trade talks and seeing which one could get you the best value back. But you're also asking yourself, in terms of the future outfield, can Jasson Dominguez play center field in the future? Everything we've heard, the Yankees don't believe he's a future center fielder. You have Cody Bellinger locked up for at least the next couple years, unless he opts out after the second year, which is to be determined. And then Aaron Judge, obviously, is your foreseeable right fielder in the future. We'll see how his elbow holds up. But as of 2026, there really isn't a lane for either of these guys to get everyday reps. And it would be incredibly unfortunate if we hold on to both these guys. They don't get the consistent playing time they need at the major league level, and then we see regression. I don't want that to happen. I think these guys deserve a chance to play. They deserve a chance to play every day, whether that's here with the New York Yankees or elsewhere.